Alright guys, so this is also a video on volume, but it is a little different. As you can see in these three examples, the volume is given to you, and you have to find a part of the shape. For example, the first one, if you look at it, we're dealing with a rectangular prism, and they do give you the length of the rectangle, and they give you the height of the prism, but they're asking for the width. Alright, you're still using the formulas, but this time you're going to use it a little differently. So number one, the formula for a rectangular prism is length times width times height. You're still going to use that. This time, you're going to plug in 680 for the volume, and you're going to plug in, let's say, 8 for the length. And you don't know the width, so we're going to put W for the width, and you know the height, 17. So you're still using the formula. This time you're going to be solving for a part of the shape. All right, so we're just going to solve for W. So 8 times 17, take your calculator, 8 times 17, you get 136. So 136W equals the 680. And then you guys should all know you should be dividing the 136 to get the W by itself. And you get the W to be, again, calculator, use your calculator apps, and you get the W to be 5. And again, you need units. Since the volume was inches cubed, your answer is going to be 5 inches. Okay, again, you're just using the formula, but in a different way. Number two, we're doing a triangular prism, and they give you the volume again, and this time they're looking for the height of the triangle, not the height of the prism. The height of the prism is 21. So again, the volume formula for a triangular prism was 1/2 base times height. This is the base and height of the triangle times the height of the prism, which is 21. All right, again, plug in what you know. So the volume is 840, and it's 1/2 times the base of the triangle you know to be 10. The height of the triangle is what you don't know, and the height of the entire prism is 21. Again, we're just using the volume formula and we're plugging in what we know. So the 840 stays the same. We're just going to simplify. So 1/2 times 10 is just 5, and 5, so I'll just write that down. 5H, 21 still there. All right, 5 times 21, calculator, 105. So it's 105H equals 840. And again, just divide to get the H by itself. Use your calculator. The height of the triangle ends up being 8. Sometimes they're not going to be neat answers, guys, but these ones, I'm pretty sure they all end up being neat. So the height, again, you're looking at this is dealing with meters. The height is going to be 8 meters. All right, and we got one more left. A cylinder. Cylinder is going to be a little different. All right, you're still using the formula. So the formula for volume for a cylinder is pi r squared times the height of the prism. All right, again, they give you the volume and they are looking for the radius. Okay, so volume is 5428.67. That's the volume. Pi stays the same. You don't know the radius, so radius stays the same. The height of the prism is 48. Oh, I messed up. 48. All right, and we're just going to multiply out. So we have this pi and the 48. We can multiply those out. So 48 times pi in your calculator. You get about 150.796. The r squared is still there. This is still the same. We're just doing algebra now. All right, and we're going to have to solve for r. So divide out the 150. Again, you definitely need calculators for this. 150.796. And your r squared ends up being basically 36. And again, we need the r, so you're going to have to square root both sides. and your r ends up being 6, and we're dealing with centimeters, so the radius is 6 centimeters. Cylinder might be the toughest problems, guys, but they're all going to be the same. You're still using the formulas, but this time you're going to plug in for volume and you're going to look for a piece. All right, good luck, and please let us know if you have any questions. All right, bye.